People always think that just because you have long hair means you can do like really nice messy buns, but I'm here to tell you that the longer your hair is, the harder it is to put it in a bun, because instead of just being one nice messy bun, your bun is a 3-layer cake on top of your head. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Amaya. So before we get into this video, I just have to say, oh my god, we hit 1,000 subscribers, and I know that is not a big milestone. But for me, someone who has been on YouTube for almost 6 years, and who has literally grown up on my channel, considered stopping doing it, to be at 1,000 subscribers, that is something that means a lot to me. It really does. I am very grateful for each and every one of you, and a lot of this growth has been in the last couple of weeks, so I'm so glad that all of you have found my channel and you are here watching and commenting. It honestly makes my day, and I love it so much. So yeah, welcome you guys, and I am super happy that all of you are here. Okay, so today's video is something that I just kind of thought of at the last minute, and I know that other YouTubers have done this video, but I just wanted to talk about makeup brands that we forgot. And I'm not necessarily saying that these did not deserve to be forgotten, because some of them are not so good, but some of them were really like cult favorite brands that just have kind of faded into the abyss, the makeup abyss that is ever changing and always oversaturated. I'm talking about these brands being forgotten in terms of the beauty sphere as far as influencers and YouTube goes, if that makes sense. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Okay, so the brand that actually sparked this video idea is Laura Lee's brand, Laura Lee Los Angeles. I remember when this brand was really talked about, and she was releasing products, and Trend Mood was really talking about her. I think this came on the heels of her big, scandal with her apology video and everything. So she was more relevant and being talked about, but I feel as though Laura Lee herself has kind of flown under the radar, and her brand has kind of melted into non-existence, if that makes sense. I don't remember the last time this brand released anything. I don't remember hearing about it, and this could be due to the fact that it's not a brand that's sold at Ulta or Sephora, which would make sense. Honestly, I haven't heard any influencers or any YouTubers, big or small, talk about Laura Lee's brand in a hot minute. And I don't really know why this is. I don't know if she's just not releasing stuff, if she is, but it's not very good. I don't really know what this is due to, because I feel as though Laura Lee has kind of recovered from her scandal of, what was it, 2 years ago now? I don't really remember. It's been a long couple of years. I just feel like she hasn't released anything in a long time, and I think with smaller indie brands like that, especially influencer brands, you have to kind of push to release things. And I think an example of a brand that does this really well is Lunar Beauty, because Lunar Beauty is not constantly pushing out products like, say, Colourpop or Too Faced, stuff like that, but they do consistently release products, and products that the consumers like and that are actually good quality. So I kind of compare these two brands because Lunar Beauty is Manny MUA's brand, and Laura Lee Los Angeles is Laura Lee's brand. But I feel as though Manny has definitely made his brand stay relevant, even though his popularity has kind of wavered, whereas Laura Lee has not quite as much. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about that one. Okay, the next one that I wanted to talk about is Dose of Colors. I'm trying to remember the last time I heard somebody put a Dose of Colors product in a video, whether it be a new releases video or a review video or a favorites video or just any video at all. I feel as though their relevancy has kind of dropped down. I did look on Ulta, and I noticed that they've released foundation and concealer recently, but I have not seen anybody review this. I've not seen anybody talk about it at all, and I don't really know why that is. I know that Dose of Colors used to be super popular for their liquid lipsticks. They were one of the first big ones on the market, I feel. I do think that this is due to not releasing things all the time. And I think that there's a fine line between releasing products constantly and oversaturating the market and not releasing products fast enough in today's market. So I think Dose of Colors is a great brand, and I think this is a brand that people should start looking into again because, I don't know, they've stayed fairly unproblematic and their products are usually pretty good. So I'm kind of sad that they got forgotten. Okay, another one that I'm kind of sad has been forgotten is The Balm. When was the last time you heard anybody talk about The Balm products? And I thought of this brand because Kelly Gu huge mentioned in her palettes that should be discontinued video that she believes that the Balm palettes should be discontinued. And I was like, oh my god, I haven't even thought about the Balm in forever. And I know that they kind of had like a little dip down in releasing things, but last year I feel like they were kind of starting to release things again. Their palettes were being talked about and they were kind of starting to get back on track, but I feel like they have completely fallen off the face of the earth. And I don't know why that is. I do think that it's partially due to the fact that there are so many other makeup brands on the market now. And I know that the Balm really sold it on their marketing and their packaging, which I absolutely love. They usually had cutesy packaging with good products, but I feel as though they are kind of passed over now, and I do think that is due to a lack of releases. Again, this is not necessarily a bad thing, but I feel as though they're taking it too far and not releasing quite enough. And I do think they have to look at their formulations a little bit and maybe tweak a few things, because formulations that were great in like 2013, 2014, 2015 even are not going to hold up now 5, 6, 7 years later when we have so many makeup products, so many makeup brands, and some really awesome formulas. So I would love to see the Balm make a comeback. I just love them as a brand. I just think they need a little like tweaking, if you will. Let's talk about Gerard Cosmetics, okay? Like, whew, blast from the past, right? I feel like Gerard Cosmetics was one of the first influencer brands. I feel like it was the Morphe before Morphe, where they would send all of the influencers their lip glosses that like lit up and you could see yourself put it on with a little mirror on the side. They were kind of popping for a little bit. And then the whole scandal with Jen Gerard and Manny MUA happened. I feel like that was one of the first big like drama scandals that happened in the makeup world. Since then, I feel as though the brand itself has made a comeback as far as being relatively drama-free, but I don't hear a lot of people talk about their stuff still. And I don't know if this is because of the scandal or if it's because of a lack of releases / a lack of good releases. I've heard a couple of people talk about Gerard Cosmetics, I don't know what it was, setting sprays maybe, and I've kind of gone, oh, wait, I forgot they existed. But for the most part, you don't see their products on Trend Mood. You don't see their products in YouTube videos. And I don't know why that is. I hate to say this, but I feel like all hope is kind of lost for them. I don't feel like they could make a comeback, even though I'm kind of, you know, rooting for them. Of course, I'm always rooting for smaller brands to make a comeback, but I don't know if they can do it. I honestly don't know. Okay, so this brand is one that I'm actually glad has kind of been forgotten, and it is It Cosmetics. I feel like It Cosmetics has not released anything in forever. And I feel like this is kind of a good thing, because every time It Cosmetics would release something, there would always be some kind of uproar, some kind of scandal behind it. It was never a positive attention, it was always a negative attention. I don't know, I feel as though It Cosmetics has some good products. They have the superhero mascara that a lot of people like, and a lot of people do like their CC cream, their powder, etc. But I feel as though they are kind of marred by their scandals. I feel as though if they were to release anything, they would have to do it really, really well, because I feel like people would just drag them to filth if there was anything done wrong. And I'm not saying that's unwarranted dragging. I know that they're more of a complexion brand than anything else, and like I said, I've heard really good things about their products, and I know people out there really like them, but I feel as though they need to kind of switch it up and do something different. You can keep doing complexion products, but I would love to see them release maybe some new concealers or maybe some blush and bronzers. I would love a cream or liquid bronzer from It Cosmetics that maybe was like a Your Skin but better type of vibe, similar to their CC cream formula but different. I don't know, I feel like they could do more things with their brand. I don't really know what's going on with them, but I feel as though if they're going to release anything and make a comeback, they really have to do it right, or otherwise people are just going to rip it to shreds. Again, not unwarranted. Definitely warranted. Okay, so the next one is a brand that has just kind of faded into oblivion because they really relied on one standout product, and this is Buxom Cosmetics. So Buxom really rode the plumping lip cream wave for a very long time, and I feel as though those products are still popular and people still like them and talk about them, but I feel as though they have not done anything great since then. I know that they have their little eyeshadow palettes that you can customize, but I've heard mixed reviews on those, and they've released some lipsticks and some other things, and honestly, I have not heard a lot of good things about their other products that they've released, aside from their lip polishes and their lip creams, which I think it's great that they have those products, but I do think that they kind of rely heavily on the popularity of those products. A lot of their holiday releases and stuff tend to be mini sizes or special limited edition colors of those products. I think that it's a good thing for a brand to kind of have a niche. Like Buxom's niche could be lip products, and that's great. But I feel as though they do have to become a little bit more innovative and start releasing things that are new and different. And I feel as though they would do really well. I don't know, I like Buxom as a brand, like their vibe, and their price point isn't horrendous, but just, they kind of rely on their lip creams and lip polishes, and that's really all I can say. So that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys like it. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you thought in the comments below about these brands, if you agree with me or if you don't, and also name some other ones that I may have forgotten. I'd love to do this video again because I think that there are just so many brands that we could talk about, so let me know if you're interested in that. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.